Where do you stand with quarterback Tua Tagovailoa? In this series that we're doing, we're talking about quarterback carousels. We're really trying to hit on all the quarterbacks in the NFL leading up to the 2025 season. And this video is all about Tua Tagovailoa. And I think this is a very interesting one. First and foremost, I really want to hear from you guys in the comments section. What do you think about Tua Tagovailoa as far as a quarterback, starting quarterback in the NFL leading into the 2025 season? I think there was a lot of people very skeptical about Tua Tagovailoa's game coming out of college, of University of Alabama. Was it always because of the type of players he had around him at Alabama, and could he be a legitimate starting quarterback in the NFL? And he proved a lot of those people wrong. I think it was a really good timing for him and Mike McDaniels. He got paired up with a really good offensive-minded head coach, and then that scheme really causes a lot of issues. That West Coast offense with with motions and shifts, it really causes a lot of issues for defenses. And Tua's all about timing and rhythm type throws, getting the ball out after a three-step drop, two-step drop, things like that, and going from there. Okay, I was rolling.
I wanted to come tell you something.
So pairing him up with Mike McDaniels, I think, has been really good for his career. And in 2022 and 2023, he was having extremely really good stats within that offense. And, a lot of people talking about doesn't have the arm strength. But in that type of offense, it's all time and rhythm, and he gets the ball out. He can take the deep shots. It's all within time and reason. He's done really well. And then the injuries pile up, and more or less the concussions. And that has really, really hindered his production. And then in 2024, after suffering a concussion in week 2, he just hasn't really looked quite the same. And good for him that he has battled through this. I know a lot of people has talked about him potentially retiring and should be done. And hey, maybe he should. I don't know. I would worry about his long-term health. But good for him. He wants to be an NFL quarterback. He doesn't want to lose this, and he has fought his tail off to come back. The Miami Dolphins desperately need him to come back to that form because we haven't seen him at that 2022 peak since his injuries. And also this offense started to really look lifeless. You have all these issues now with Tyreek Hill, Mike McDaniels, all these things. They've struggled on the offensive line. This video could be more about the Miami Dolphins than it is Tua Tagovailoa. Tua needs to come back, look confident in his abilities, get back to that timing, to that rhythm, getting the ball out. I think defenses have caught up to this offense, and that they've been able to align better and be able to bump and shift to all their motions and things like that. But when this offense is clicking, it's really tough to defend. They need their quarterback. They need him to be healthy. They need him to be off the ground. Offensive line work has to continue to get better. We'll see if the Miami Dolphins have done enough there. Where I stand with Tua Tagovailoa, I just think he's a middle, unfortunately. I think he was a higher-tiered quarterback back in 2022 when this offense was getting going, and really kind of shocked me a little bit. I was not very high on Tua Tagovailoa coming out. Unfortunately, with the injuries, I do think he's just kind of a middle-of-the-row type of quarterback. I don't know if he's going to be able to come out of it. I don't know if it's all his fault. I don't know if Miami has enough pieces surrounding him. He's still got Tyreek Hill and Waddle, but, I don't know. They're in a division that they have a chance. Of course, the Buffalo Bills are the Buffalo Bills, but, with the Jets and the Patriots, they can compete with those teams. So they have a chance to be a playoff team. I just don't know if I can put all my chips there. I don't know if Tua is ever going to get back to form. And, they need a big year, because I do kind of think Mike McDaniels' time is, at one point, was looking like he was one of the best head coaches, young offensive minds in the NFL. Now it's like if they have another really bad year or a struggle year, we could be talking about a new change at the head of regime. So I don't feel comfortable going into the 2025 season if I'm a Miami Dolphins fan about Tua Tagovailoa and his chances to climb out. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments section what you guys think about Tua Tagovailoa entering the 2025 season. Do you feel good? Do you not feel good? What's your expectations? Like this video if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button to join this community. We're going to be doing all of the 32 quarterbacks, maybe a few more if there's a couple competitions going out there leading into the 2025 season. And then we're going to be doing film breakdowns in the season, documentaries and all that type of stuff, and news, anything and everything football, whether it relates to NFL or college football. This is your channel. Hit that subscribe button. And until next time, guys, stay humble, stay kind. Peace.